Breaking news. The latest on the trial of the officer in Dallas, Texas. She was found guilty of murder. Around by 11 o'clock Central Time, 12 o'clock Eastern, you can hear cheers coming from the courtroom. I'm going to read you a little bit of the article from Yahoo News, the only news that I trust most of the time. As the cheers could be heard in the Dallas courtroom after the judge announced a guilty verdict in the trial of the former Dallas police officer in the shooting death of her neighbor. Family members of Jean and others embraced shortly after the judge, Tammy Kemp, announced that Amber was convicted of murder. She fatally shot Jean, who from the Caribbean nation of St. Lucia in September 2018. Someone in the courtroom yelled, "Thank you, Jesus," following the verdict. The jury, and then they also said the jury is expected to return Tuesday afternoon for the punishment phase of the trial. She faced up to 99 years in prison. Yes, it's hard. It, you know, it's hard for the family, and this is not the type of outcome that she didn't think would happen. She took it to trial thinking that she can beat it, but I think she should have just went ahead and. I think she should. I think she should have went ahead and took a plea. Cause she facing 99 years. I know she's an officer, but it was hard to beat this trial saying that you were tired and the only reason that your tiredness was the excuse that you chose to go in the wrong apartment. And your first reaction was to shoot twice. Rest in peace to Mr. I'm sorry, I forgot his last name already. Mr. Jean. But you know, it's I wasn't prepared for this. It was just breaking news, and I happened to scroll through my phone and seen it. And I feel like the media. I did a breaking news, and I ain't had nothing to talk about. Now the media do it, especially down here where I live. They'll do a breaking news and tell you it was a shooting happening, but then tell me we'll get back with you later on to give you detail. Nah, you gonna do some breaking news? I want you to already had a detail ready for me, and I'm gonna come back later. And I'm gonna tell you how I really feel about meteorologists. Meteorologists, I hate y'all. I really do hate the meteorologists. There's a lot of people, man. There's some lions people. Sure. I think I do a better job as a meteorologist just looking up in the sky, saying, "Man, look like it's about to rain." I don't have to check doing satellites and talk about the percentage of doing um in the dew point and all that kind of stuff. Just look at the hmm, smell like rain in the atmosphere. That's all. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and do a little breaking news and saying the Dallas officer was found guilty of murder, and I hope the family can rest easier now. I know they can't get their son back, and the lady is, don't lost her life. Also, the two families don't lost their life, lost loved ones. One deceased, and the other one just gone to prison. So that's how it is. Because even the prosecutor said you wanted a blazing gun instead of following the right protocol. Well, young lady, I hope they put you in protected custody. Cause I never been to jail, never been to prison, none of that stuff. But they said the dislike for our officers is equal to molesters, child molesters, and rapists. So I hope I don't know if they're gonna show lenience on you or not, but it's up to the judge, and the judge, people be in their ear too. So you might don't get the 99 years, but you're gonna serve some time. And I'm pretty done with this. But for the one person just came in, I'm talking about the breaking news that the Dallas officer was found guilty of murder. Or the black guy, last name Jean, who apartment she said she made a mistake and went to thinking about hers. So I'm gonna look at a little bit more of the outcome that being released, and I'm gonna bring it to you live. And no more podcast, man. My podcast suck. Yeah, my podcast wasn't clicking like I was hoping to gonna click. So I'm just gonna post on YouTube for now, and then if I build a better following, I might start my podcast again. Cause the podcast I was under the streaming service, I don't know what money they were making, but them people were just giving me 1 cent for everyone who click on my video. 1 cent. So yeah, that 1 cent. I think it turned out to be 28 cents. And I released like 13 podcasts. So 13 podcasts is in 1 cent. That means what? I was asking like 2.5 people a podcast. Oh yeah. I'm decent with math. Yeah. It's about 2.5 or 2.3 people a podcast. So yeah, I just said, yeah, I'll look into it another time. And to the person who still looking, thanks. You know, you might hear, bro. All right, then. I'm gonna get out this thing real quick. I'm gonna come back in a little bit and subscribe, like, dislike. Tell me what I need to work on. I'll be back shortly. Talk to you later.